What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian.
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
BlueNote. It's the BlueNote Fan Report. It is a Thursday, and I've decided to do a show for you. We learned a little bit yesterday about who the Blues are, and now we're going to find out who they really are. Right? We're absolutely going to find out, who the Blues are, and it's going to simply come down to that. We will find out who they are, plain and simple. Trade deadline is tomorrow. There's been some trades going around here and there. I haven't seen all of them. I have a feeling that if Wendy shows up, he might he might hit me up or let me know what's going on in that thing. I you know, when it comes down to it, yesterday's game was probably the best game of the season. I mean, all in all, right? You look at all the aspects of the game, the way they handled themselves, the way they played for each other. It really was probably the best game of the season. Now, what does that mean? In all actuality, I don't fucking know. I honestly don't fucking know because there's too many question marks. Apparently, Colton Parayko injured his knee. He is probably out for the season. They're saying reevaluated in 6 weeks. If he's getting scoped, scoping is a surgery, so he needs surgery. And it depends on what they do in the scope. I've been scoped. And I know in 6 weeks I wasn't ready to go. I'm not an elite athlete, but I'm just a guy that nobody watches. Oh well, what the fuck? Who cares? Well, this might be a very, very short show. This could be a very, very short show. Because nobody's watching, and I'm not just going to talk to hear myself speak. I'm really not. I'm just going to wait a few more minutes. I'm going to say, fuck it. Right? I last minute this. This is my fault. This isn't your guys' fault. I get it. I last minute did this. Thank you, Jason. It doesn't mean anything. No one watches it, so it is what it is, my friend. I have learned that this show is never going to be more than what it is. I'm never going to make a dime off it. I'm never going to have that moment that, I explode. It's just not going to happen. And I've kind of come to grips with it. I don't say completely come to grips with it, but kind of come to grips with it. And that's just the truth of it. Right? Oh, Shakamondo. Hey, Shucky. S-Hucky and Miss Gloria. I hope you're doing well, Miss Gloria. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Chris, I went fishing today. Did not do good. Well, I have 230 people that follow me, so it doesn't fucking matter. You need 1,000. And I know I'm not paying someone to give me 1,000 fucking people. Right? And most of the shit on TikTok, I can't stand. Right? And Jason, after 5 years, it is what it is. It's never going to happen. Right? It just ain't going to happen. Right? People don't like reaction shows. I've tried everything. It doesn't work. And I'm done with I'm not in a place where I can do the studio show where I do hours upon hours of editing, because that got me nowhere too. You know, the most views I ever got on any of that was like 400. You know, and my YouTube is only at like 730 subscribers or some shit like that. I don't even know what it is anymore. Here, I'll tell you in a second. 727. And actually, I think that went down. I think it was like 740. So, right? Show I did yesterday on YouTube, a total of 32 views. Right? Is what it is. Actually, that's not right. That's it might be. I don't know. Yeah. So, you know, what can I do? What can I do? Yeah, sorry, bud. You know, social media is just what it is. Well, I mean, let's talk about what we really need to talk about. Let's talk about Colton Parayko. That's a big loss. That's your top defenseman. That's your number one defenseman. And he's a defensive defenseman. You're not going to go out and get another number one defensive defenseman. Actually, I think the best thing to do is put him on LTIR and bring Kessel up. I think that's the best thing. Oh, by the way, Chris, while I was out there today, there was a guy out there. He caught a peacock bass, probably a good size one, 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. But as soon as he got it to the bank, it shook off. And then he caught a really nice clown knife fish. Right? I knew what it was. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's an aquarium fish. So that's one of the things with this lake is it's got a lot of aquarium fish in it. Right? I'm trying to bring one up. I think this is, that's a good picture of him. Here we go. That is what a clown knife fish looks like. The one he caught was closer to this. It's between a fish and an eel. That's a good goal. Why would that not be a good goal? Why would that not be a good goal? And I don't know. I think I got big enough boobies. Right? Well, everything in that lake is catch and release, so doesn't matter. But I don't know. I'm going to talk about what you guys want to talk about. Someone says something, then I'll say it. Otherwise, this is going to be a short show. This is going to be a short show. I'm pretty sure of it. Kyle Mead, Aaron Nels, Jason Nichols. Thank you. I struggled with the fly fishing because you couldn't get it out. I mean, I couldn't get I could get the fly out there. Yeah, that's what he was using was it had a little spinner on it. And I think that's what I need to kind of do. See if I've got something that's more like a spinner bait or something with some silver on it. Oh, Winnipeg's just kicking ass. That's probably going to kill me. I forgot to do my fantasy team today, so I missed like one of the better players that I have on my team, Niederreiter. So instead of having him out there like I should have had, he's probably gonna cost me. Well, Hall got an assist, so that helps. Oh man, he's already got a goal. And he's got the cord. Come on, Nashville. Beat the shit out of the cord. Come on, Nashville. I need it. Let's see. What did I miss by Niederreiter? That's the only one that I missed today. Oh, only 3 shots on goal. That's not bad. Tarasenko had an assist. I didn't get him on. So far on the bench, I have an assist. I'm +1, 3 shots on goal, a hit, and a giveaway. Oh, I'm okay with that. I have a small chance, but he's going to catch me. I have a feeling he'll catch me in saves, but he won't catch me in any other category, in goalies. But need some takeaways. Need some takeaways. It's the only chance I got. Only chance I got. Get some takeaways or him to get some penalty minutes. I need him to take some penalties. Yeah. So anybody here? Come on, guys. If you're not talking today, I'm going to just say fuck it and leave. I really am. I on a show like this, I need you. If you're not going to talk, doesn't help me. Bought a wheel today for my racing games. I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. You really got to get those dialed in, and I haven't yet. Something happened here. Did the Blues make a trade? Oh, no. Yeah, they're not going to put him on LTIR. Okay. Hey, Lance. Well, Lance, because I can. Plain and simple. Because I can. You know? It is what it is. It is what it is. So he had the scope, which is a surgery. He's out up to 6 weeks. Couldn't be less, but you got no room. Ooh, Calgary's helping us. It's going to be a rough week. I don't know how rough it's going to be. Pounded in time. No, that's tomorrow. No game today, Danny. Welcome, bud. You want to join me, Lance? You can pop on if you want, bud. I have 2 assists, he has 10. I have 4 goals, he has 8. I'm just getting destroyed by this guy. Well, I mean, he's 3rd and I'm 14th, so Um, what else we got? Come on, someone talk to me. Give me something. Give me something. Gimme. Erickson Krieger, Richard Doolittle, thank you. Yeah, with Danny it is. With Danny it is. How is City Soccer doing? I don't even know where they're at. Oh, they're in 11th. They're out of the playoff spot. I think they've got, just two. They played 2 games and they've had 2 draws. They haven't scored a goal yet this season. Right? Need to score some goalie goals. Score some goals. We have a chance, not a good one. I just don't see us having a good chance. Right? Vegas got Smith back. Okay. Just a game I like. I was trying it and it was driving me nuts, and that's why I ended up getting the wheel. But now I was trying to play it with the wheel and I wasn't going that good. I got to get the wheel dialed in so I understand how the car works with it. Or I downloaded iRacing, which I may delete it and not pay the $10 or $12 a month. But hey, Wendy, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the other day. I appreciate that. I thought you posted something about Parayko earlier, Jason. I thought you did. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. I appreciate, I love the enthusiasm. Not going to happen. Hold on. The Avs are 8 points ahead of us with the game in hand. So basically 10 points ahead of us. We're not picking up 10 points. Not happening. Actually, the Flames are beating Dallas, and we need it to go the other way. So Flames win. This is one of their 2 games in hand. Right? Dallas for me is one of those teams that probably has a chance at winning the cup. Right? I don't think the Knights do. I don't think the Knights are built for it. I think their goaltending will let them down, just like the Oilers will. Kings are an iffy one in my book. Right? We still got the hockey club right behind us. They're 3 points behind us with 2 games in hand. That's going to help them. Right? That's going to help them. We just gotta win games. You know, the Blues win games, you have a chance, but that's it. I don't have a problem with Kessel coming up. Well, I mean, we got the Anaheim and that next, and then we have 4 days off. But I just don't. Even if we get those 4 points, you know, they still have the games in hand, and that's. I mean, normally at this time of season, we have the games in hand. This is one of the first years we don't have the games in hand, and it's hurting us. Right? Yeah, I think Kessel's going to come up. I mean, you're not going to get. I know. I heard something about Armstrong looking for a defenseman, but what are you willing to give it up for 6 weeks? Yeah, That's a true statement, Jason. That is. I could understand that. Ooh, damn, this freaking flu beat the shit out of me. I really, for me, it's simply going to come down to who wants it more. You know, if they absolutely want it, great. If they don't, and even if they want it, it may not be enough. Right? Even if they want it, it may not be enough. It's still, you got to go. The only one that we're going to bring up is Kessel. That is the only one I can see us bringing up. That is the only one I can see us bringing up. I had this up yesterday. Let's see if I still got it. Fuck, here we go. So down in the minors, defensemen. Kessel, Gaudette, Bushinger, Loof. You got Lindstrom, but I think he's a year away. Adam Jarek's actually injured this year. Kessel's the only one that I see. You know, we got some younger guys, but I don't see him bringing anybody up. I mean, you got Corey Schumann, who's 29. He could, you could bring him up, but I really don't see it. I don't see it. So, I just think that Kessel's the guy you bring up. It's Louf, Loof, Leo Loof. Right? Yeah, that's what I think, Lance. That Kessel's the only real guy that you could bring up. And I'd be really cautious. No, only can bring up one. I'd be cautious. I'd be cautious making a trade because what do you got to give up for 6 weeks? That's why I'm not there. You don't want any other age. Yeah, you're not a fan of the AHL there, Lance. I know that, bud. Best you can hope for is that the scope went really, really well. And that he's back in less. Do I think it is? Is what it is on that one. So Wallman goes to the Oilers. I've seen that. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to get traded tomorrow. I just don't see the Blues making a move. If somehow we make the playoffs, I'm getting the tacos ready. I think if we make the playoffs and we play Winnipeg in the first round, we lose in 5. I think we split the first 2 and then just lose from that point on. Right? What are your guys' predictions? If the Blues play Winnipeg in the first round. What's your predictions? I'm going Winnipeg in 5. What do you guys think? Talk to me. Talk to me. Jets might sweep, to be honest. I could see that too. I think we get a game off them. I think we played them well enough this year that I think we could get a game off them. 6 games, Jets. I don't know if I could see that. No. Wins it all this year. Wayne, I could see that too, my friend. I could see that too. In the West, the only other team that I'm looking at I'm thinking Dallas and maybe the Knights, but I think the Knights might have some goaltending issues. Right? I know Edmonton has goaltending issues. Come on, Nashville. Get those goals. Come on, Nashville. Nashville. Oh, I left 2 assists on the freaking. I could have put one more, so I left 1 assist. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, well. It is what it is. Kings. Right now, where the Kings are, they're not going to have the home games, and the Kings are a home team. No, if you haven't had the injuries. Yeah, I could see that. But I do. I just think that their goaltending is their issue, and it's always going to be their issue unless they do something about it. I have the NHL Network on right now. Tell you what, man, what I saw from the Blues yesterday, that was one of the best puck control games I think I've seen all season from them. Man, everyone talks about the forecheck, and I don't think it's as much the forecheck as everybody thinks it is. It's the puck control, right? It's keeping the puck on your stick and away from them. And if you're down along the boards, this is something Wendy had said at the beginning of the season, that the Blues just weren't good along the boards. But damn, they looked at it last night. Oh, got tipped. I thought that was I think we had a bad game against Dallas. I mean, I know some say they played okay. I just think when you lose, that didn't touch anything. Oh yeah, that was a. Did you hear that the ambush expanded the USL? No, I did not. That when you give up that many power play goals, something isn't right. Something isn't clicking, right? They shouldn't score on every single power play, and that's basically what happened. So, yeah, I'm not there. I will probably do a show tomorrow. I don't know. It's a maybe. I know I will not do one Saturday. I'll probably work Saturday. Probably work tomorrow. I don't know yet. I have friends at the game. So maybe. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. We'll see. Right. I put a Facebook post up today. I thought we'd get some reaction, and it got almost none. God, this group, there's a group out there, NHL Uncensored, and it has some of the worst. Someone put a comment, how can the NHL fix this crap? We're the worst team getting the number one draft pick, so the poor guy can languish on a crap team. If you didn't do that, the crap teams would never get better. Right? I mean, what is this now? And I think that's just somebody being a dick. Albert Poole says he wants to manage within next year. No, I don't think it'll be the Cardinals, to be honest with you. Right? Hold on a sec. I was kind of looking for something. Here it is. Yeah, but to go, I think they went 4 for 5 or 4 for 4, 4 for 5. That's telling me something didn't, you had some issues. Yeah, it is. That NHL Uncensored, I mean, there are things on that just don't make sense. And I think people do that just to get reactions out of people. Well, here you go. This is what I posted earlier today. And I thought it would get some traction, and it got none. And I truly mean this. Truly, truly mean this. Reinhardt's going to kill me today. Come on, Nashville. Beat up the cord. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, up, beat him up, beat him up. Oh, Hellebuck's not even playing today. That's good for me. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, up, beat him up, beat him up, up. I just want the Blues to play inspired hockey. If they play inspired hockey and miss the playoffs, I'm fine with it. Because I'm looking at next year going, damn, this team's got some talent. They got guys coming up that could. They have 2, if not 3. Lance, are you still with me? Before I talk about this next thing, I want to know if you're still with me. Are you still here, Lance? I want to see if Lance is still here. Oh, yeah, he does. I will say that. He has Winnipeg's up 4-0. Lance, you still here? Yeah. Lance, you still here? I guess not. I think the Blues could potentially have 2, if not 3, Calder candidates. And I mean real Calder candidates. Right? I think the second. No, I haven't heard that. I did not see that. I think you're going to see at a minimum Snugard and Dvorsky play next season. Right? At a minimum. Snugard and Dvorsky. And I think you could see Steinberg. Lindstrom, I think, is another year away. I think Adam Jarek, with the injury he had this year, setting him back, I could see him being a little bit further down the line. But I could see those 3 guys potentially being the guys that could make some noise when it comes to the Calder. And then you got Stancil who could sneak in there. I don't think he's ready, but he could sneak in there. I'm looking at that. They can. That is a possibility. That is something. You are right. They could take votes away from each other. One of them is going to rise above the rest, but not sure yet. Anybody else agree with me there or disagree with me? Got an itch on my hand. Who's here? Anybody here? Come on. Where are you? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I am useless. I am useless. I am useless. One thing is for certain, the Blues future looks very bright for sure with a lot of young talent. I agree. I think that that's why I think like this year, I mean, I know they want to challenge, they want the playoff spot, but if you miss it, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because you had your 3 number 1 picks, 2 of them could be up next season. And then you had, you got your number 1 pick from a couple of years ago who took his time in college, and he's trying to win that coveted trophy, the NCAA championship in the home team, the town he's going to play hockey for, right? Which IndyCar race? I didn't get to see. I didn't see it. I like IndyCar actually. I got to look when the NASCAR race is in St. Louis because I may be able to see that this year. I would like to. Right? I would absolutely like to. Right? And dun dun dun. Was that this weekend? Was that this weekend? Or is that coming up? Last weekend? Guys, I got to pee. I'll be right back. Man, this hacking is kicking my ass. Woo, it is. Last weekend. Okay. Does Indy still do a gateway race? I think they do. Uh-oh, something's froze. Oh, no. Think I froze. Not good. Froze there for a second. Gateway race is September 7th. Yeah, I might be able to see that. I might be able to see that. I might be able to see that this year. Uh, 109th running the Indianapolis 500. That's still my favorite race. June 15th. I won't get to see that one. Bommarito Automotive Group 500. Yeah, I wouldn't get to see that one. Iowa Speedway. I like when they do the two races in one weekend. I like that. Kind of wishing this. Oh, it's the Catman. Catman do. Hey, anytime someone drives by, anytime you hear honk, 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 that's me. Every time I drive by there, I throw the Let's Go Blues honk for you, Chris. Hopefully you've heard it once or twice. And just so you know, I'll put this out there while we're on right now. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Not hearing myself in my ears the way I used to. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I guess it's okay. 1 2. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Or we got the wrong headsets on. I have the wrong headsets on. Dumb ass. I have a pair of unplugged in headsets. I had a pair of unplugged in headsets. Yep, you do, bud. I hope you hear it every now and then. If you see in the Hawaii Blues fan clan, you see some stuff about cats, right? And yes, I know that doesn't fit. And in most cases, 9 times out of 10, I would delete that. And I've deleted it a couple of times. But I understand Chris Thompson has been following this show from the get-go. And he's been a good friend. And I know it's his brother or his brother-in-law that's posting it. And because of that, I'm letting it go. So if you have questions about it, that's why. Hey, Tad, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? Leanne Shake, Tad Dieterman, Anthony Davis, thank you. And me. I gave myself my like. What a dumbass. Wow, Buffalo 5-4. This game's getting out of hand. Come on, Nashville, score some goals. Nashville, score some goals. Nashville, score me some goals. It's the only way I'm going to get some points. It's the only way I'm going to get some points. Lucky Paws Animal Foundation. If you're in Hawaii, check them out. I would greatly appreciate it. Right? Chris is a good friend. I know he struggles with that cat rescue, but he does a great job. Yes, I do. I play in a 32-team keeper league. And it is the bane of my existence. It is the bane of my existence. The guys that I have this year. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. You're welcome, my friend. The guys that I have this year have not lived up to expectations, and they have hurt me. I've been down. No, Nashville. Unfortunately, Nashville made. Yeah, it's a very difficult league to play in, and it's got some huge issues. Nashville this season, what they did, while it makes sense on paper, you have to understand that these guys who all played on really, really good teams, they need to learn how to play with other players, and most of them, and it's hurt them, right? It's hurt them. Oh, that was sweet. Power play goal for Tampa Bay, and it's hurt them. And if they don't give it up, they don't give it up, they're going to have a hell of a team next season. Right? I think that I don't know if it's as much coaching as everybody says it is. I just don't think so. I just think it was too many type A's and not enough, too many guys that are used to being the guy and feeling like coming in, I'm the guy. Oh, it is chemistry. I absolutely believe it's chemistry. And the fact that it's taken so long tells me it's chemistry. Right? If it was coaching, that gets fixed. This hasn't gotten fixed. Right? This hasn't gotten fixed. 80, this many games in. Stamkos is done. I don't know about that. Wow, what a goal. Buffalo's goalie had no chance. He wasn't even close to being in position for that. Gunsel with the 7th career hat trick. Boy, I'm getting beat so bad today. Not even funny. Skill is there. They just don't gel well. Yeah, I see that. Maybe. I'm not there yet. I think but we'll say. Hey, JJ. Is there? No, I just I thought the game was today, not tomorrow, and I have friends that are in LA, so I thought I'd come in and, since I had some time, I thought I'd pop on and just do a quick show and, not have my head up my ass like I normally do. Great to see you, Sister JJ. Wayne Horder says coaching in their old. I think age has some to do with it. I don't put it as much on coaching as I just think too many type A personalities in that locker room. Right? Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. And it got built that way. Oh man, I guess I'll have to call him. Right? How's that other situation? Is that working out, Chris? You didn't say anything to me today. You didn't say anything to me today. A lot of guys in their mid-30s on that team. Let's see here. So here we go. Forsberg, 30. Stamkos, 35. Marchessault, 34. O'Reilly, 34. Sissons, 31. Cole, 29. McCarron, 29. Janikowski, 30. Varna is 29. Jacob Varna. I think we had him for a while, didn't we? I don't know, maybe. On the defense, Seski's 30. Ungulin's 29. Ostery's 32. They're just an older team. And, you know, they made some big mistakes with goaltending, too. I think that hurt them more than anything else this year. Right? I think that, yeah. Damn it, ear pressure. All right. So that's kind of where I am in that situation. Don't know about that. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Maybe. That's a maybe. There are better cities. That's almost like putting a team in Atlanta for me. And they had two of them, they both failed. So I'm not on board with that. Not on board with that. Yeah, not happening. Well, first of all, we don't have an arena big enough to put him in. Right? Do not have an arena big enough. All right. Wayne, I think you're right there. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I think they should have kept Wedgwood and she's cute. I think they should have kept Wedgwood and Askarov. That I agree there. They could, but I hope not. Hey Russ, how you doing, man? How you doing, Russ? I don't think it makes sense. I could see it. Oh no, it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't here at all. Atlanta is like St. Louis with the NFL football team. Bad owner. No, I think Atlanta's just not. It's not a hockey city, and it's never going to be. Right? I just don't. I don't know about that, bud. Yeah. Sorry, I just got over the flu, and it's beating me up pretty good right now. I haven't got over the cough. the hacking and the whacking from it. Oh my goodness. I'm just checking some dumb shit out. Here we go. Now I'm froze, so standing by to stand by, to buy to stand by to the buy. Bruce Bruto. I'm surprised he's not coaching again. I think he coaches next season. Uh-oh. I'm frozen out. There we go. On my back. There we go. And that we give them one more chance to get it right. And ownership group in place that has so much money is unbelievable. But again, you have to do. You're going to have to in order for a team to work there. You're going to have to do what Vegas did. You're going to have to win now, right? You're absolutely going to have to win now. And I don't see that happening. I don't see the league ever giving a team the opportunity that Vegas had again. I just don't see it. Do you? I don't. Knowing Bettman since he's not going to Canada. The not being in Quebec makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. But I will say this, that a lot of players do not want to play for Canada due to taxes and other reasons. They just don't want to play up there. And in fact, I don't know this for a fact, but based on some of the things that I've heard, the Canadian teams are on no more players, no trade list than any other teams, right? Like they're 1 through 7. Nobody else is even close, right? And that's saying something, man. When Toronto and Montreal, Edmonton are all on the no trade, these guys no trades. Yeah. Well, see, Vegas had a huge advantage, and Vegas went after players that they went for the guys. Well, remember the teams are paid in U.S. dollars. They took that away. Everybody's paid the same, right? They sell that building out consistently. I don't see them not get that building sold out. I figured who you meant. I figured you meant Cam. I don't agree with that. I think they're selling that building out pretty regularly, right? think they're selling that out pretty regularly. They were for guys that were given up on by all the teams at young ages. Yeah, but they also had that advantage of trading draft picks. Are getting draft picks for not picking a guy. And that had a lot to do with it. Why can't you be a resident of Wyoming or Alaska and just rent a place in the city you play in? But see, that's the thing. The way it comes down to it is that's where you pay your taxes in the city you work in, not where you live. Right? You pay your taxes in the city. See, that's one of the issues. That's why, like, I want to do Instacart, or not Instacart, Lyft on the mainland in different, and you can't. You can only do in one area, and it's because that's the way because of taxes and that, right? So. Hold on. See if this works. I'm looking up something, Chris. Oh, wow. I guess I'm wrong. The Winnipeg Jets are almost dead last. But it's showing them at 14,154. I'm wondering, and I don't know how. Hold on. But it looks like Winnipeg's it looks like their stadium's kind of small. I'm kind of frozen here again. Damn it. Hopefully I'll pop up back here in a second. My ear's itching. So I'm froze. I'm froze. Come on, there we go. Yeah, they're struggling. I guess they are struggling, but their stadium. I mean, I don't think their stadium holds that many people. If at the high end they're looking at 15,794, so they're only about 1,000, 1,500 under sellouts. So I don't know. When I freeze, I can't update. I just got to wait until the system comes back. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Chris. I need a haircut. Well, guys, I had a good one. Thanks for watching. Did an hour. Didn't think I would get an hour. Is what it is. Thank you so much. Love you. See you tomorrow.